Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and watching my video. So this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be cooking, and when I tell you cooking is not my strong suit, cooking is not my strong suit. But the recipe is going to be a recipe from allrecipes.com for crab rangoon. I love crab rangoon. I love getting it anytime I'm at a Chinese restaurant. I guess it's sometimes called cheese wonton. I guess it's pretty much the same. But the recipe basically says the prep time is about 35 minutes, cook 15 minutes, total is about less than an hour. I don't remember how many I made, but it was quite a few of them. So it turned out relatively decent. But anyways, the recipe calls for a clove of garlic, 8 ounces of cream cheese, about 6 ounces of crab meat. I used imitation crab. It calls for 2 green onions, but I don't like green onions, so I use chives. 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, half teaspoon light soy sauce, and 48 wonton wrappers. Like I said, I don't know how many wonton wrappers I used, but I had quite a few of them. So here is the video. Okay, so I'm in my kitchen right now, about to start the wonton recipe. Excuse me. So basically, on the recipe from all recipes that I'm using, it calls for a clove of minced garlic. I don't know if this is a whole clove remaining, but I definitely have some minced garlic left, so got that. Like I said, in my Walmart delivery, got some cream cheese. Here is the imitation crab meat that I'm gonna use. It says it's made with Alaskan pollock, so I guess it'll be okay. I don't think real crab is necessary. And also my wonton wrappers. So let's get that out. I think that's all we need from the fridge. And I don't have green onion, but like I said, I do have, where is it? I think I have some chives in here somewhere, like dry seasoning. Oh, and it calls for olive oil too. So, I mean, soy sauce, excuse me. Here's the green onion. And if the camera is a bit shaky and weird, I'm doing this solo, so I am the videographer and the cooking. Everything else. Okay. Chives. Here we go. So this is technically green onion. There we go. So this is all we need. I'm gonna put the Himalayan pink salt too, just to make sure. Okay. So these are all the ingredients. Let me see. Let me get a plate to prepare on. Rinse it off a bit. And I'm actually gonna need a bowl of water to keep the wonton wrappers moist. Good enough. Okay. So here's a bowl of water. Here's the plate to prepare on. Move the camera back a bit. Okay. Let me open up this imitation crab and see how this is going. Let me turn the camera around so I can see what's going on. One moment. Okay, there we go, much better. And as you can see, I am wearing a different nightgown. I got it from Wish, so it's a little different than what you're used to seeing. So let me open up this. First, I'm gonna get a knife. Okay, and it's supposed to be the flaky style. See, 1 pound flaky style. And I believe the recipe calls for 6 ounces of it, but I'll just kind of play it by sight. Is there like a seal on there so I can reclose it with? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. It's falling apart. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that should be enough, I think. So this is flaky. I'm gonna put it back in the fridge. So this is flaky style, but I was expecting a little something different for flaky. So let me put it back in the fridge. And it does explicitly say, do not freeze. Let me get this other cream cheese too. So I have another cream cheese. Here's another cream cheese that I have. So let me try to flake these out a bit more. Do they fall apart? No. Let me cut them super small and maybe they'll start flaking. Yeah, so they're flaking a bit when I start cutting them. And my hands are clean. It's doing okay. Try to cut with the pattern. See how that goes. Okay, so I have the crab meat cut up. So I'm gonna combine it and just cut it up a bit more. So it's chopped up pretty well here. Probably as good as it's gonna get chopped. But now I want to go ahead and use a fork to kind of get it a bit mushy so that it can really get into the consistency of the cream cheese. So just kind of mash, 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 mash. That's pretty good. It's not as small as I would like, but I think this is about as good as it's gonna get without doing an actual professional chop on them. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the cream cheese. And I think it said I actually did need 8 full ounces of cream cheese. I don't know if I'm gonna use, this is 8 ounces. I don't know if I'm gonna use it all though. Put it over. How much am I gonna use? Use. Oh, okay. There we go. Cream cheese. So I'll do about half and then kind of go from there. Okay. And make sure your hands are clean, because you're gonna have to really get in there to mold it and shape it and mash it together, because the fork only does so much. So let's put it on top. Kind of chop into it. It's gonna be a challenge at first, but just keep at it. Get it chopped up, and then you can kind of go in with your hands, sort of start molding it together. Give it a good squeeze too. You really want to get them intermixed. I can already tell I'm gonna need a bit more of the cream cheese, just based on how much crab meat is left not mixed in. Just really get in there. Get a little bit more of the cream cheese, about another half of the half remaining. So that's a block about this size. Just get it in there, chop it up a bit, and then just go to town. Get the remaining crab meat, really get in there, get it mixed together. You almost want, well, from what I saw from the recipe and from what I would just assume, you want it to be almost like pizza dough, where the ingredients are all, or the dough is all sort of stuck together without like pieces of ingredients left over. So everything needs to be compiled into the cream cheese. You don't want a bunch of flaky bits left on the plate, otherwise it's not mixed in good. Consistency is getting really good. I like it. See, the plate, you don't want a bunch of flaky bits on the plate. You want all the crab meat mixed with the cream cheese. There we go. So I'm gonna do a light rinse on my hand, even though I'm gonna be coming right back in with my hand. One moment. There we go. Clean hands. So now I'm gonna start with the other ingredients. So first I am gonna do a little bit of Himalayan pink salt. Just kind of shake, shake, shake. And we don't want to do too much because the cream cheese itself is all a little salty anyway, so I just did a sprinkle. You want to get the black pepper, season generously. So I don't mind a little spice. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the chives, which I will count for the green onion. And I opened up the big part. Do a generous amount. Okay. Okay, so I need a half teaspoon of soy sauce, and I need 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire. And I can't say that I know what Worcestershire tastes like, so I have some measuring spoons somewhere. Okay, so here is the half teaspoon of soy sauce. Shake it up a bit. So here's the half. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right there. You do a little bit more. Okay. And then here's the 2 teaspoons of the Worcestershire. I'll take this package off. Jeez. Okay. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Teaspoons. Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay. Rinse it off. Okay. So we got those. Now, the dry ingredients are in along with the sauces. Now we have that 1 clove of minced garlic. Now I'm not sure. It says a half teaspoon is 1 clove of garlic. So that would be about that much. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. I just do a little extra for everything. Okay. And now I'm also going to put a teeny bit of cayenne in this. Where is it? Here's the cayenne. And you're gonna go right back in with your hands. So let me go ahead and get right back in there, move it around, get the dry ingredients all mixed together. So when we're done, just because of the soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce, the mixture should be, instead of a white for the cream cheese, it should be like a tan brown color. So make sure the whole mixture has incorporated that color. Okay, we are good. Now we can start on the rolling paper. Wash my hands and clean up a bit. 1 moment. I'm also gonna put the dry ingredients away besides the salt and pepper. And I still have about, so if that was 8 ounces, this would be like 2 ounces of cream cheese left. So let me pack it up. Okay, now it's time to get into the wonton wrappers. And I'm gonna get another plate for this. Now, just depending on what size these are gonna be, that's gonna determine if I fry them or put them in the toaster oven. Let me see her close. Now, open them up. This is gonna make a good amount. Let me take them out. There we go. Here's a stack of them here. Just gonna sit them on the side. Have my water here to make sure they don't get dry. Let's see. So I need, it said about a teaspoon of mixture per wrap. So I'm gonna get a spoon. I'm gonna start with one wrap in the middle of the plate. Well, right here. See that? Wrap, spoon. Take some mixture, put it right in the middle, a little bit more. And then with my fingers, try to fold it over a bit, mash them down on the side and the top, and then fold them over like an envelope. So this isn't a traditional wonton shape, but I feel secure in this shape. Just knowing the mixture's not gonna run out while it's cooking. But that's how I'm gonna make mine, in a little envelope shape. Okay, and keep on doing that for as many as you want, and I'm gonna do the full mixture. So just hang tight, sprinkle some water, get some mixture. Fold, 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 fold. And make sure it's all folded in there. Mush it down, fold it in. And you can't put too much mixture because it won't fold right. Oops, throw a little piece off. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Okay, these are the last two. Plate's totally clean, no more of the wonton mixture. Let's fold these last two. Right here. There we go. A little bit of wet on the edges. There we go. So of the stack before, this is how many we have left. So we used a good bit of them. I would say probably half. I'm gonna put these. Can these be frozen? Keep refrigerator frozen. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the freezer. There we go. Gonna stick this in the sink. And I'm gonna do another quick wash of my hands. So here's a good look at the pile here. I'm not sure how many is there, but it's a good little pile. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and, for the sake of time, I'm gonna do some, I don't know, because I do have an air fryer. So I think I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put some in the air fryer and then put some on the stove. So here's my air fryer. Is it dirty? Oh yeah, it's super dirty. Maybe I don't want to use the air fryer. Let's see what's here. See if I can blast some of these out. Oil are being fried, so I'm gonna fry a couple of them, but I'm gonna put a good amount in the air fryer. So let me start that. I'm gonna try to not put them on top of each other, but in rows, and then try to fill in the gaps like right here. So they're gonna be a little bit on top of each other, but not completely to where they don't have room to breathe. Okay, so that's enough for now in the air fryer. So let's put them in. I'm gonna do 375 in 12 minutes. So, and I'm gonna do some in here too. For the, oops, tripod came loose. For the toaster oven, I'm gonna do, and this is the best I can do for this, I'm gonna do a couple. So I don't know if I should coat the pan with anything. Put them in, touch the oven. And I'm gonna do about 15 minutes on 350. Yeah. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but, and on the stove, I'm gonna fry a couple of them. So I'm gonna put a decent amount of oil, and I only have 3, so I don't have to do too many. I wish I had that smaller pan. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. have a really small pan. Let me pull out. So we transfer the oil from this one into that one. Blast this out. Okay. Oh. Put a decent amount of oil in there. Okay. You're going to turn it on high and let that boil. And there's the air fryer. Well, the toast oven and the air fryer. Let's see. Okay, the oil's nice and hot. Let's turn it down some. Ooh. Ooh. Did I mention my cooking was subpar? And I'm gonna transfer the remaining wontons, just 3, because I don't want so much grease on it, because I'm trying to watch my calories. So maybe I won't be PhatFatLife, I'll be thick fat life, maybe. Oh, this is deadly. Oh my God, this is deadly. Hold on. Okay. Let me zoom in. So it's fine. I think that's definitely golden brown. I hope they're not burnt. Okay. Not burnt. Good sign. Okay. Woo-hoo. Okay. Almost died. Woo. Almost died, but time is long on the stove. I'll give the stove a good wipe down after I'm done. Let me check the toaster oven. Okay. They're working. Good. Check the air fryer. Hit pause. Okay. They're kind of gooey. Yeah, I'm gonna put them back in there. I might have to abandon ship with the other 2 and just fry them too. This was so much faster. I think they're done. Yeah. Put a paper towel. I'm gonna just sit them in a pan. Just gonna sit them in a pan and put a lid on them with a paper towel. I just want to get some golden. I think they're done, or at least hot enough. I just want to get some of that golden color on them. Jeez, hoping I stuck. Oh. Move them closer over here. Jeez. Turn the fan above the stove on. Let me try to scoop these up. I think they're, oh no, stuck. Hold on. Jeez. Come on. No! Okay, there's one. Oh no. It's coming apart. So I got some of them to frying, some burnt, some frying. These are done, but I don't like the color, so I'm gonna fry these for a second and put them in there. So bear with me. Okay, y'all. So I wanted to clean up a bit, wash the dishes. So I'm done with the wontons. So I have quite a few. I just put them in this skillet on a paper towel to drain the grease. I'm gonna put a lid on them. Hopefully it doesn't cause them to get soggy, but I'm gonna try a couple. The first ones I'm gonna try are just the burnt ones because I did burn a few. Plastic container. Let me find them. Here's a burnt one. That one's burnt. That one's kind of burnt. That one's kind of burnt. I'll just do 5 of them. It's not that many burnt ones though, I'm happy to say. That one's kind of burnt. There, I'll just do one more. There we go. So, leave those in there with the top on. Turn the light out. Okay, so I have these. I'm gonna put some sauce on the side. This is Boom Boom shrimp sauce, but it's also for, it can also be used for chicken and whatever else you want to put it on, so it doesn't have to be for shrimp. Gonna put some on the side here, not much. So here's some of the wontons and a little of the sauce. I'm gonna leave the kitchen, go back to my room, and I'm sitting at my vanity desk because I'm gonna upload this footage and start editing immediately. But let me give one a try. I'll start with, just to not sully my opinion, I'll start with this not so burnt one, but it was cracked open. So I'll put a little sauce on it.
It's not hot. Just because they've been sitting a while. Could use a bit more salt. But not bad. I'm quite impressed. I'm kind of burnt. Which one's the most burnt? Probably that one. Let's try that one. It's really hard. It's hard. I'm good, it's burnt. I think eat the non-burnt side is pretty good. So overall, pretty impressed. I mean, the preparation was good, but the cooking was kind of a disaster. So I'd eat them again. I'd make them again. Not too many were burnt. If I make them again, because I have plenty of imitation crab meat left, I'm gonna have a little bit of cream cheese. It's a pretty easy make. I'd add more salt. I would fry them all, or at least figure out how to properly air fry them, because cleaning them up. My little tray in the toaster oven, they're stuck to it. I have to let it soak in the sink. Air fryer was easy to clean afterwards, but I don't know, but I have to try to at least know a more healthy way to get it done. But thank you everyone for watching my disasters cooking. I appreciate you. I hope you check out my other videos and support my channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you like what you see. Bye everybody.